First, I want to start with a basic question. When we talk about water contamination, what are we talking about? What are these contaminants and where do they come from?
Okay, so these are not contaminants that you can see. It's not like you pour the glass, you hold it up to the light and say, oh, that glass no, but this glass yes. And so before this, we were in kind of, I may say, a fool's paradise. We were drinking the water. It doesn't mean there weren't contaminants then also, but we were in kind of a fool's paradise. We didn't know, so drink away. Now we have the capacity to know, but we aren't asking the question often enough. So to that degree, these contaminants, although in very, very tiny volumes or concentrations, can create quite a bit of mayhem. I
remember learning in school about runoff from farms. We've learned that pesticides can be washed into the water supply. But what you're saying here is that actually a lot of different industries contribute to water contamination, even industries we don't think about like pharma.
All over the country, everybody is ingesting microscopic quantities of their neighbors' pills. And what do I mean by that is, the pharmaceutical industry has grown massive in the last, say, call it 50 or so years. In the United States now, we are still using wastewater treatment systems that we were using in the 1940s and 50s and 60s before we realized that we had this problem with pharmaceutical residue.
I thought the EPA was supposed to be monitoring our water. What is going on?
The EPA, ever since at least 1996, has utilized something called a cost-benefit analysis. They're not looking at necessarily the health effect on the population. They're looking at is, okay, what is the cost of purifying the water versus the number of people who are going to get sick?
One of the parts of your book that really got me riled up was about the water bottle industry. This is a almost $20 billion industry. I assumed at least bottled water is clean. And we see these images in the news of kids in Flint, Michigan getting, bottled water handouts because their tap water is contaminated. What you're saying is, no, our bottled water is also contaminated.
The big brand names are probably just fine. The problem is that 70% of the bottled water sold in the United States is these off-brand little companies. And there's no barriers to entry. And here, you want to hear a crazy law?
I think so.
There's a quirk in the federal law that if you bottle and sell the water in the same state, the bottled water is not subject to any federal regulation at all.
Wow.
Nobody protects you at all.
Wow.
And so if you're in a state that has good regulation, well, fine, you're lucky. Very few states have that. Most states are kind of an honor system, good luck. So you could be a bottler working out of your garage, take a hose with ordinary tap water that may be contaminated, fill your bottles, seal them, and sell them to your cousin's gas station or convenience store down the road. No violation of law, completely legal. That's the problem we have, is that people are acting in a completely legal way with bottled water, with tap water, and yet we're transmitting contaminants that may be dangerous to our health.
I wonder how optimistic you are that we'll get to a place where our water is being properly regulated.
I am the most optimistic person you know. My goal is not to terrify you. My goal is to inspire you to action. Because the very good news is that there are solutions to all these problems. They exist, they're affordable, we don't have to invent new technology. This is not some grand challenge to humanity that we don't know how to fix it. And so the good news is that we created this problem and we can solve this problem.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.